Let's start with a potential outgoing. All eyes on Isak, say the Sun, with Arsenal and Spurs in a £100 million transfer battle for the Swedish forward. We will come to you first, John Cross. There's been a lot of speculation, actually, about PSR, about potentially Newcastle having to let one of their star players go if they're to regenerate and refresh their squad moving forwards.
Absolutely. I guess the one player that they'd be loath to cash in on and really say goodbye to is Isak, isn't it? I mean, he's been such a good striker for them. £63 million, a couple of years ago from Sociedad. Really taken to the Premier League, been scoring goals for fun. But look, they do have this financial headache. You know, they really wanted to do much more in January. You know, you might remember, obviously, they spent big last summer. One of those players, obviously, Tonali, who's proved to be a disaster because of the ban, not being able to play him. So if they want to kind of spread and kind of grow a little bit, maybe they'll have to sacrifice one player. Eddie Howe making it clear that he doesn't want to lose Isak, and no wonder, because Isak is such a good player. Listen, why I think Arsenal, you know, there's no doubt about it. I do think Arsenal like him because they liked him when Newcastle signed him. So before they signed Gabriel Jesus. So, you know, there's no doubt about it. I'm sure that Arsenal have admiring glances. I'd be a bit more sceptical about Spurs because remember a few weeks ago it was Postecoglou saying that he can never envisage a day when Spurs would spend £100 million on a player. And generally they tend to kind of by a little bit of a lower price and basically build their players up. Postecoglou's done a brilliant job at that this season, putting them back into Champions League contention. But I do think they'll be interested in Isak, and it depends, I guess, on how much, you know, Newcastle think him as an individual is worth keeping against the balancing of improving the wider squad. At the moment, it looks like Eddie Howe has certainly made up his mind that he doesn't want to lose Isak.